Hey, good morning. Wow, yeah, good morning. 1 degree outside. Ross. Stuff. Carbide hole saw. Get to work on this thing a little bit today. We're just gonna do some measuring and mocking up of the cage. Make a decision if we're gonna cut the firewall out and put a new one in it. Get rid of all these holes. There's a lot of them. I guess not a lot, but there's enough. So we're gonna look at getting, if we want to do that or if we just want to weld the holes up. So get the car pushed out and get to work. All right, so we set the main hoop in here. We got some stuff to move around still, but I got to make a decision if we want this kicked in or if we want to put a bend in it up here and come straight down here. I guess we can't see it, but if I want to go there or if I want to go here, I think here we hit where the standoff and the frame is. So I guess that's the question of what we want to do, because then we can put the bars in the bottom here, because we're going to go from where that one drops back to here. So I could put the bend there and come up through here. So that's one of the decisions we got to make. Should probably get this thing cleaned out a little more. It's looking the same. I still got some material in there I got to dig out, but we're getting pretty close to where it wants to be. So I can show you the standoffs. Might not be able to see these well. These here welded to the frame, come out, and then this braces it and is welded to the frame and up inside of it. And then that's what we're going to weld the cage to. So go back and look at the other cars and see how the cage is in them real quick. Alright, take a look at these other cages and see how they're done. See if they're tucked in or... Yeah, I guess that one is not angled, but it is tucked in a little bit. Yeah. Let's take a look at this one. And that one's more straight, but it's definitely in 3.5 inches or so. Alright, so we decided to pull the motor and transmission out. We're going to cut these spots out and plate them to make for a smoother firewall. I believe we're going to just put the brakes up there, put a manual master cylinder on it, just to clean everything up. Steering column, we'll have to work with that section because it's pretty chewed up. But it'll come out there and go down to the steering shaft there. Let's see if we can get it in there. That one right there for the rack. So that's our plan. Probably just pull the front off of it. We might pull the doors just to make it easier to get the main part of the cage in it, because right now the doors are kind of in the way. We're waiting on a die so we can bend those bars out a little more towards the frame. Then we'll get to that, get on putting the cage in it. These headers off. So now it's a straight through shot. Got lots of room for working in there. We can clean this firewall all up while we're here. Well, that escalated quickly. Now we're going to just cut the whole firewall out. Put a flat piece in there, remove back 3 inches, which is what that divot is in the firewall, and we'll round the edges along there, make it so it's not a sharp edge. We're going to leave it today. I don't want the videos to be overly long, drawn out. Some of it's not real exciting. Some of it's all really exciting. It's hard to make some of it exciting. It's just not. Next time we'll get working on the firewall. We'll get the new piece put in. We're going to put 1/8 inch in firewall in it because we're going to mount the brakes to it, and being that it doesn't have all the bends in it, if you don't make it thick enough, the firewall flex, and we really don't want that. We're going to put aftermarket brake pedal in it. I believe is probably my best option with the manual brakes, front discs, rear drum on this car. It's how it's going to be for now. Maybe eventually we'll put disc brakes on the back. We'll have a master cylinder. We're going to put a Willwood on it. That should be sufficient for anything that we're going to do with this car. So appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.